Hello and welcome back to Neverwinter Nights 2, where we're back into the almost shiny bright plane of the prime material. Not the shadow plane, but the depth and all that. I explored the little vault a little bit further off screen, but I found out that if you happen to enter any other door than the ones we went down in that lower level, there's a bunch of vampires that spawn, ancient vampire monks, and they will kick the shit out of you. The living shit out of you, in fact, because they want you dead, very dead. So we're not going to do that until we're more prepared. For now, we have some clues that we can hand into the witches here that might get us some favor. So let's ask some questions here. The Asherwood lies far to the north, Denzon, and your hunger will not ease with time. What keeps you here? What makes you, what do you know about the slumbering coven? Only that they exist in our country. Not even dreams are safe, and those hags peer into the minds of many sleepers. It is said that they walk where they please and take what they please. Memories, hopes, secrets, loves. None are safe from their grasping fingers if they choose to pillage your dreams. What exactly are they? Night hags. The eldest and most perfect of their kind. The Witchelon do not know exactly where they would dwell. They are hard to reach and too powerful to confront. We would lose many of our number, and our magic is of little use in dreams. Did you know Liana well? A quiet woman. She followed our laws and made no trouble. Established herself as the Veil and was well liked by the patrons, though she had few friends to speak of apart from Magda. Among the foreigners she was called the White Lady for her silver hair and her habit of wearing pale robes. I thought her a wizard, but harmless, caught up in her own affairs. She had lived at the Vale for as long as I remember, and I have never seen her leave. Never, are you sure? The Witcherun watch all that passes in this city. Whether we are noticed or not, I never saw Liana on the streets, though she would sometimes disappear from the Vale for long stretches of time. Traveling, the dwarf woman said. Perhaps Liana was secretly in league with the Thayans? If so, the failing is mine. Alright, so we can't report the other witches here. Can we report it to Katya? No. Okay. Well, apparently we can't report that we killed a bunch of rogue witches out in the woods. But we do have some interesting texts and scrolls that we retrieved from the Dead God's vault. So the Church of Kalampor might have an interest. So let's go over there and see what they like about it. So main priest Davrin. Now here he is, Davrik. Darovik, actually. A familiar face has returned to us. How may I serve? Also, nothing new to report. Okay. Maybe the scholarly fellow here?
Hi there. Hi there.
Can I really not report all my epic findings to anyone here? That is very disappointing. Bedroom door. I am somewhat tempted to start breaking in here. That might be a cool idea. No, Kaji, you need to come to the other side of the door if you're going to be a criminal. Criminal like us.
Yes.
Close the door. Or not.
Yes?
Okay, what secrets do we find here? A rope. A ring. A vacation scroll. Any secrets? No real secrets, this loot it seems. Okay. Well, we might as well lose here. Apparently this is now a penalty for stealing this. I am a hero! Stealing from the dead. Or the recently departed, in fact. Alright, so apparently we have nothing to report in here either. Guess our next step would be... we head towards this Berserker Lodge, as we haven't been there at all. Hello. My, aren't you a cheerful honey badger? Don't give a fuck. Guess we just ignore him. So, Berserker Lodges. Yes, you have a bunch of those in Brushman. It's apparently their tradition of warrior being. I lose again, I can't believe! Oh, hey there, Outlander. Have you seen the amazing winning streak Alexei is on? It looks like to be quite a run for him. I guess so. And you would have never guessed it. Alexei was one of the worst darts players in the lodge. Ah, we can do a spellcraft here. Those darts that Alexei is holding look to have a slight magical enchantment on them. I think you are correct, Outlander. I didn't notice it before, but now I take a closer look. Something isn't right about those darts. You have a very sharp eye for an Outlander, anyway. Alexei, with the help of the outsider, I have seen through your trickery. I cannot believe that you would cheat and steal from your own brethren. You whine like a babe, Yagor. It was you who decided to place a bet on what was supposed to be a friendly game. You've never had a problem in the past when you were winning. You lies disgrace yourself, your family, and worst of all the lodge. Come, let's go to Ethran Katya. She will straighten this out. Fine by me, Yagor the whiner. But once it has been proven that I haven't been cheating, I will want every last gold piece that you owe me. Thank you, Outlander. I know this isn't much, but I would like you to take my lucky arrows. I was about to bet them away anyway. Come to your humiliation, Yegor, Alexei. Watch your tongue, Yegor. Well, finally, now that I've gotten you both to leave, I can play a round of darts. I am watching you, Outlander. So, yay, what did we get? We got some arrows. Arrows of petrification? Let's actually identify this ring that we found. Yes, found. Not stolen. Also, we have some spells here we can hand to. Wizard. Yes. Okay, she already has that. She didn't have that. She didn't have that. Didn't have that. And did have that. Okay.
Get in line. Follow me.
Cool. New spells. Let's go look about what is going on elsewhere. Jarek. Lena Sergey. How can I hide a shaman? Yes, lots of people do that, Oku. Actually, if we're gonna speak with the shaman, I think we want to have our shaman friend with us. So let's actually pick up... what's his name? We should probably also have the wizard handle this, because, you know... the berserkers might react poorly to discovering that she's a Thane wizard. They're not well known for their epic personal control of matters. Oh, and Russian houses are open. We can have a look inside there, see if there's quests there. Haha! Insert request.
Get in line. Follow me.
Lady Daniela. Is the child ready to leave yet, Balmar? No, my Lady Daniela. But I am sure she'll come around to any moment. No, I won't! Ilana, show proper respect to our guest. No! She took away Yapik away, and now she wants to take me away too. We've been through this, sweetie. Your brother had to go away because he is special, just like you might be special too. This nice woman wants to find out if you are or not. I don't want to be special! I want to go home! She doesn't mean it. Or actually, she doesn't want to go. That's the thing. She doesn't mean it, lady. She is just being a little bit shy. She seems particularly focal form of shy, then. Listen, Balmar, I know things have been tough for you in these past few years, so I'm inclined to give you a little leeway, but my patience has limits. I understand. Good. Have the child ready when I return. Okay, so this is kind of like a Jedi thing, it seems like. Let's have a chat. Greetings, stranger. I don't know how much you just saw, but you've caught us in a particularly trying time. The woman who just left, Daniela, is a Hathran who wishes to take my little Liliana away for testing. Testing for what? Recently, my Liliana has been acting, well, strangely. The Witcherland thinks it may be a sign that she has magical powers that are awakening. We know what the Witcherland are. How exactly has she been acting strangely? Lately I found Liliana talking to herself in a room. When I asked her about it, she told me it was her friend Misha. Who is Misha? Liliana says he's an animal who comes to visit her sometimes. Do you think she's making it up? Don't misunderstand me, stranger. My daughter would never lie to me. She believes that Misha exists. But you don't think so. Exactly. Many children have imaginary friends. This is nothing more. Misha is not imaginary. No, of course not, my joy. Anyway, stranger, once word got out about Misha, the Hatran insisted that Yelena be tested, even though she's much younger than usual. Is there anything I can do to help? Unless you can convince her to go quietly, no. I'd rather not have a scene on my hands where she's pulled kicking and screaming out of here. That doesn't have to happen. I'll see what I can do. Okay, let's have a chat with this girl. She's just signed. Well met, Yelena. Yelena. Okay, yes. Hi. I have heard you have a friend named Misha. Uh-huh. But Misha only talks to me. He won't talk to you. Why won't he talk to me? Because you've grown up, and Misha says grown-ups have been taught to lie, so he doesn't like to talk with them anymore. And what do you two usually talk about? Well, tell each other stories. I tell him about my brother. What stories does he tell you? He tells me about the forest, the friends he used to have there. From the forest, what does Misha look like? He's furry and he glows. Sound familiar. Is he a townsfolk? I don't know. Never mind that. Let's talk about your upcoming trip. No, I don't want to go. Why don't you want to go? 'Cause then I won't come back like Jefflik. Who's Jefflik? My brother. He doesn't live here anymore. There, where did he go then? He's been taken away too. He never came back. Do you know where? Well, that's obviously still now. Who took him away? The lady, like the one that was just here. And do you know where she took him? I don't know. But he is taken to be tested too. Yeah? Well, then maybe, if you go to the testing, you'll see your brother there. Really? You'd be going to the same place he was sent to, isn't that right, Balma? Well, yes. I suppose that is true. How would you like to visit your brother, Lielina? Yay, I want to go. Well, we'll have to wait until the nice lady comes back then. No, I want to go now. I guess I can't win either way, stranger. Thank you for helping this matter. Ah, here's the lady again. Greetings, Balmar. Have your daughter's feelings changed in my absence? They have, my lady, thanks to the stranger here. Then you have my thanks, stranger. Here, Lena, let us be off. Wait, I need to say farewell to Misha. Let's watch. Follow, I guess. Oh, that's a big bear. Yeah, glowing big bear. Maybe a relative of Oku, I guess. I'm ready. Good. Follow me. So yeah, she definitely was talking with spirits and the like, and I guess that's a good sign for a prospective wizard in this land. Meanwhile, we'll loot the place. For our help, we get our looting rights. Ooh, a belt. Let's have these identified.
Come this way.
Ring of Holiness. That's a lot of extra spell slots. That's pretty nice. Very nice. What is this build? Protection from death, magic, and disease. Pretty good as well.
Yes?
I like her strength belt here. What is this Romathar? Spell focus. Nah, I like to keep her in that. Okay, I don't know who we'll give that belt to, but we're definitely going to be using that one. Ceremonial Uthgard belt. How the hell did that find its way here? The Uthgards are like miles and like up in the western north, and we are in the eastern far east. How does that get there? Oh well. Probably long magical history and the like. After all, how did we get here? That's still a mystery for us to solve. Actually, it kind of isn't. We already know that those weird winged creatures dragged us away when we were dying in the final battle. Well, let's see if there's any other houses we can get our hands into. There's houses over there. All the doors are now open. Excellent. Okay, I'm hearing magic. Of Roshan. We need to change our method. Our last outing was too close for comfort. We should... Quiet! By the looks of our unwanted guest, Morek forgot to lock the door again. Trelio! Drestrit! Morek, stop your practicing. We have visitors. You seem to be lost. This house does not welcome visitors. Please leave. I do apologize for barging into your home. Your apology is accepted as long as you turn around and leave. Are you sure it's wise to just let them leave? What is it about my present? What is it about my present that concerns you? Pardon my colleague, but he is sometimes rushes to judgment. No harm has been done. Good day. What exactly have I stumbled into? You see, Rossum, I'm not always wrong when it comes to judgment. My worries are well founded. Yes, I'm beginning to see your point. Their curiosity will cost them this time. There's no need for any hostilities. We're not looking for a fight. Your intrusion is most distressing to us. We are prepared to end it, should you not choose your words very carefully. Please explain why my presence concerned you so much. Rashemi men adapted in the arcane arts are not allowed to live free. If they do not wish to serve the Witcherland, they must either live in hiding or be exiled from Rashiman. Yeah, I suppose that's true. We have chosen exile over clandestine lives. Then why have you returned? We were approached by a Dorthan. She promised a way to return our families without fear of execution. We could not pass up this opportunity. All we had to do is sneak back into Rashiman and provide information about the local Witcherland. But a Rashomai following on orders of a Dorthan? You seem to forget that according to most people we're no longer Rashomai. Well, it looks like you're not too fond of performing your duties for her. These are but a means to an end. Rejoining the families that we take from this is the most important in the wild follies of a power-hungry woman. Why do you not just go home and forget about your task, hide out with your families instead of here? Because we don't want to hide anymore. And how long do you have to wait for the Durthan's plan to come to fruition in order to be free? By the way, I killed a whole bunch of those. It does not matter. We will never force our families to live in hiding. We would not be fair to them. If you promise not to let anyone know, we will let you leave here in peace. We make so promise. Thank you for allowing us to leave without conflict. Okay, wow, that's a lot of magic they're throwing about. Let's steal their potions. It is tempting to fight them though, just for the loot, you know. But, you know, we're not bloodthirsty in their story about it, honestly. Celtic Good could definitely sympathize with, you know, just wanting to be with your family, not hiding. So, any other houses? I think that is about it. So let's see. Yeah, let's just get our little shaman boy, man, whatever. And go have a chat with that shaman in the bear in the Berserker Lodge.
Back again, I see. And what may this one do for you?
Yeah, we need you to come with us.
You have such a crowd already. Who must depart to make room for the formerly unwelcome half-hag?
Okay, well, Sophia needs to.
If you're sure,
stay for
I'll
a second.
find my way back to the Vale and wait for you there.
Excellent.
Yeah, I don't think that's
cannot
terribly
wait to see
hard.
where the winds take us now.
I don't think it's very hard to find your way back to the Vale there, Sophia. You know, you're already there. Though maybe that makes it extra hard. Can't really get back to a place you already are, unless you leave first. We really need to find a nice one-handed weapon for killing the dove as well. The +4 mace is so basic, really. Keep an eye open for that one. Now we can try and eat the badger, but that's not very nice. Alright, shaman. Let's have words. Be mindful. Nakai walks the same path as I do, but he is farther down it. Try not to address him as you would the townsfolk. He is not of their kind. Nakai, how do your spirits fare?
Ken of dreams. My spirits are content. Do you still stir in dreams as you walk your path?
How can I not? It is the lands I walk, Nakai. Nakai, this is Denzon. He is of the civilized lands, but he is not blind to our traditions.
Then may our traditions keep you, Denzon. You show little wisdom in traveling with this one, but at least the spirits have more senses than he has.
Aye? This one is cursed, wise Nakai, not I. Or should your name be Blind Nakai?
Enough of your big insults, little shaman. My ears are not wide enough to fit them. What is this curse that you speak of?
I hunger for spirits, and unless I feed, I grow weak.
Ah, it is this great evil you bring to this lodge. Denzon, you are a spirit eater, and Gan of Dreams speaks unusual truth. You are cursed.
Down. Who did this to me, do you know?
I have no idea how you came to be this cursed. The curse is an old thing, a plague brought down by your gods onto the Rashami people nearly 1,000 years ago.
This is good. We finally have kind of a timeline here. If it's nearly 1,000 years ago, that is quite a perceivable and possible recorded history.
What god would do such a thing? Unfortunately, I know very little of your gods. I cannot say which were involved.
But why am I the one cursed now? I'm not even one of the Rashami.
Where the bearer of the curse hails from does not matter. It seems the curse goes where it pleases and affects whoever it likes.
What else can you tell me about this curse?
I can tell you that the whispers of the winds and the spirits have brought me to this place many years. The curse is said to have prepared after the rebellion of a Merkelite priest against the gods.
Yeah, we know about that, so that should be like about 1,000 years ago then.
Of course, such an act is pure idiocy, foolhardy at best. Rebellion against the gods can only lead to failure. To think otherwise is arrogance and nothing else.
Then this rebel priest, he served Merkel, the old god of the dead?
Yes, you speak truly. But Merkel is no more. He is dead now and answers to the spirit.
You believe in such a god?
Why not? They exist. There's evidence right here before you in this one's curse. trickery in mirrors. I thought that such curse stemmed from the spirits, not pretender gods. Then you should look deeper at the world around you, Can of Dreams. Their gods are spirits of a different source, and they leave their marks, whether you believe in them or not. Your new god of the dead is a young god, and has narrow eyes, but that is a spirit's gossip. He means stubborn, only sees narrow view of things. In many ways he is like much of your gods and your priests. I don't think we should throw this one here. So yes, let's go with the second one. I don't attack your religion, so I appreciate you not attacking mine. Attack? I think you've mistaken attack for fact. But if it will make you less defensive, I shall refrain. Yeah, that's proper for a priest. So tell me of this rebel to priest. Sadly, I do not know much about the priest, or why he decided to rebel against the god. That's fine, what do you know? His name was Akashi, and he was a Rashemi by birth. He was high priest of Merc of the Merculite Temple here in Mulsantir, and that's pretty much all I know about him. Yeah, we already read the scroll about this whole rebellion, so we can skip that. Is there anything else about the curse that I should know? It was once believed that the curse was a punishment from your god upon Mulsantir and the Rashaman, for in retribution against Akashi. But those stories are largely forgotten now, and no one knows for certain how the curse began. The Rashami people have lived with this curse for a very long time. I myself encountered another spirit eater many years ago. No matter who bears the curse, their fate is always the same. Hunger has always won. Well, that's the nature of entropy for you. What do you mean the hunger always wins? The emptiness inside you will continue to grow. It will grow to a point where you can no longer fill it up, and then it will consume you entirely. What can you tell me then about this other spirit eater you met? Who? He does not matter. What he was is what matters to you, now that you are cursed. I was but a young boy when our paths crossed. He was a Froemyone, a Rashimai male skilled in the arcane arts. He was very old, probably even older than I am now. He was doing his best to resist the curse. When he finally realized that the curse could not be removed, he decided that he would entrap his foul presence in some hidden place. This, he thought, would ensure that the curse would not pass to anyone else. Well, that lines up with Oku's story. I believe this plan had worked since the curse had not reappeared in a decade, but he apparently was not as successful as he had hoped. Your presence here is obvious evidence of that. There must be some way to end this curse. I do not know if it's even possible. All I know is none that came before you have had the power to lift the curse. Many of them have tried, but none have found a cure. Your presence here is proof of this. Would you know anyone that could help? Sadly, no. But there might be something that I could do to help. It is not much, but it is all that I can offer. And what might that be? There is a ritual that I can perform to strengthen Oku's spirit. Really, that would be very helpful. But in order to perform the ritual, I will need 3 brilliant spirit essences from you. I have 3 brilliant spirit essences apparently. Here you go. Are you ready for me to start the ritual?
Yes, you may begin.
Oku, here is my gift to you on your journey.
Breath, heartbeat, sweat. So much of Oku that lived is absent from this echo that I am. But now I feel a piece of him coursing through me. The might of my living days. It is a memory I have thought lost for all time. Thank you. You have restored part of the strength I once knew.
You are very welcome, Great Bear King. It is the least I could do for you. I sincerely hope that you are victorious in your endeavors to help this man. May the spirits guide you both to your journey.
So yeah, Oku has gotten stronger. I think next time we'll explore more of these crazy berserkers and their lodge.
Yes?
Yes. So
I would
join me
say
next
yes.
time for that, will you? Bye-bye.